gestrigen Abends war natürlich, dass die Caps trotz des ganz späten Ausgangs und der unglücklichen Niederlage gegen San Marino für das Halbfinale qualifiziert sind. Frage, die sich aus Bonner Sicht stellt, ob als Erster oder als Zweiter in der Gruppe B. Und darum dreht es sich jetzt gleich hier im letzten Inning oder, wenn es hier in die Verlängerung gehen sollte, zwischen San Marino und Neptunus. Hello, welcome to this beautiful Friday morning here in the stadium in Bonn. Day 4 of the European Champions Cup 2022. And we have a lot of things to decide today. First up, it's a suspended games between Neptunus, Rotterdam and the San Marino Baseball Club. Game that got suspended on Tuesday evening when the rain just didn't stop and lots of stuff happened and the schedule got turned around. But we're glad that the weather is holding up. The outlook is pretty good for today and tomorrow, so we are excited to have some great baseball in the finishing touches here in Bonn. The ninth inning is still to be played between Curaçao, Neptunus, Rotterdam and San Marino. Both teams are tied at 5 runs apiece. The ninth inning has to decide who's going to end up in first, second or even third place in this group. A lot of tiebreaker mathematics involved. Goedemorgen Rotterdam, buongiorno San Marino. This morning's umpire from Germany, Tim Meyer, first base umpire Marek.
Welcome back. Today here on Friday from the Bonner Rheinaue, back for day 4 of the European Champions Cup 2022. First game we're gonna see today is probably gonna be a short one, as we're just gonna finish the game that was already started and then got rained out back on Tuesday. It's the Curaçao Neptunus from Rotterdam facing off against the San Marino Baseball Club. So we're currently tied 5-5 as we head into the top of the 9th inning. This game is very important for these two teams because it will decide which one of these teams can advance to the semifinals. Curaçao needs to win the game by 3 runs or more to have a chance to get one of the 2 spots in the group. If Curaçao manages to win by 2 runs, that means that Bonn would finish first in the group and San Marino would finish second. And Curaçao wouldn't advance. If they win by 1 run, San Marino would finish up in first place, Bonn in second place, and Curaçao would be out as well. If San Marino wins, of course, they would finish in first place as well, pushing Bonn back to the second spot. So Curaçao has got their work cut out for them. They need to win by at least 3 runs. They only have 1 inning to do so. As we see the umpires and the general managers gather around home plate for the plate conference, and we'll be right back when we're on the way here from the Rheinaue, presented here on Caps TV, presented by Telecom.
San Marino is the home team, so we're going to see Neptunus Rotterdam bat first here in the top of the ninth. And we're going to see the San Marino defense on the field. So if our lineup is correct, we're going to see third baseman Stein van der Meer, John Polonius, and Roger Bernardina hitting for Neptunus in the top of the ninth. San Marino in the white and the red jerseys. Will take the field any moment now. Here they come. San Marino baseball. The reigning Italian champions.
As we see the team from San Marino take the field here at the top of the ninth inning. Of course, they're gonna change their pitcher from Tuesday's game. It's gonna be Carlos Quevedo, number 70 on the mound for them. And he will try to at least limit the damage to a maximum of 2 runs, as I've talked about at the beginning of the broadcast. That's all that San Marino needs to advance to the semifinals. which are going to be played later today at 3 p.m. and at 7 p.m. and will of course also be broadcasted here on Field 1. Quevedo finishing his warm-up pitches, and we'll have to see if there's going to be any changes in the lineups. We can definitely say that Roger Bernardina, the big power hitter and probably the best hitter of Curacao, will not be playing as he got injured in yesterday's game against the Bonn Capitals, trying to make a sliding catch in the outfield. He was brought off the field, and we've seen him limping around here today, not looking like he's going to be ready to play. Leading off for Curacao here in the top of the ninth is going to be Stijn van der Meer. He had 3 at-bats in the first 8 innings of the game. Got 2 hits, brought a runner in, and he will look to get it going here. Last chance for Curacao, facing elimination from the knockout stage. As Quevedo misses on the first pitch, inside, and we're underway here. Manager for Curacao not coming out to talk to the home plate umpire. Might be some changes he's announcing. As home plate umpire Tim Meyer currently talking to him. I wonder if it might be about the pitching situation for San Marino, because just before the game got postponed due to rain, San Marino changed their pitcher to René Mazzocchi, but he never got to throw a pitch as the rain came pouring down and the game was interrupted. And they now have exchanged their pitcher, even though Mazzocchi hasn't faced a batter in this game. And there's a deep drive to right field, and it's a lead-off bomb way up into the trees. Stijn van der Meer taking the second pitch absolutely deep here. Curacao coming out swinging, ready to play. And as I talked about earlier, facing elimination here. And they seem to be ready. Not want to give up here easily. As Van der Meer absolutely crushed that one. That went halfway up the trees out there in deep right field. And that's going to bring up the shortstop for Curacao. It's number 5, John Polonius. Also has 2 hits on the day. I guess you can't really say on the day, as he got the 2 hits on Tuesday. But in this game, 2 hits, a walk, and an RBI. And he'll look to keep it going as he watches that fastball miss high. Checked his swing. Didn't go around. That gets a lot of noise out of the San Marino dugout. Tim Meyer now going over there, telling him that's enough. As there really was a lot of chirping out there coming from the dugout. Of course, very important game for these two teams. A tight spot. As there's another base hit up the middle. John Polonius keeps it going. It's a line drive. And all of a sudden, the pinch hitter coming up. If he manages to connect to one, hit a home run, Curacao would have enough runs, as that is number 7. And I'll take a quick look at the rosters. That's Louis Sinders, backup catcher usually. Now coming in at center field for Roger Bernardina. As he was stepping out there asking for a time, I don't know if he got it. There was a time call audible on the field, but no signal by the home plate umpire. So no pitch was the decision, as it looks like. Count's still 0-0. As that one misses low in the way. Quevedo tries the breaking ball. Doesn't find the zone. Quevedo struggling to get outs here so far. Giving up a lead of bomb. Single right after. That one misses the zone as well. San Marino defense in disbelief about that one. So that was a close breaking ball. I just missed the zone. So Quevedo falls behind 2-0. And that one's high and inside as well. So Curaçao looking really locked in here. Team from Rotterdam. They definitely don't want to go down without a fight. As that one finds the zone for called strike one. Good fastball there on the lone outside corner. Quevedo back in the strike zone. And back in the count at 3-1. Still nobody out here. As that one misses up. It's going to be another base runner for Curaçao and Neptunus. Runners on first and second with still nobody out. And the score is 6-5. That's going to bring out the San Marino manager. That's just the pitching coach, though. So no pitching change is going to be made here. Just wants to calm down his pitcher. Currently, San Marino is still happy with the situation. If the game ended at 6-5 by a score of 6-5, they would be advancing in the number 1 seed as well. The winner of this group is going to face the second place team from Parma, who fell short to Amsterdam yesterday. So they're going to play the team that comes out on top in this group. And whoever comes second, that might be Bonn or San Marino or Curaçao Neptunus, they're going to face off against LND Amsterdam in the semifinals. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. Throws over to second for the force out. Over to first for the double play. And Dwayne Kemp, the second baseman, really unhappy with himself after grounding into that double play. Changes the energy of the inning and the success of the inning as well, maybe. They really had something cooking there. With one ground ball, one swing of the bat, changes up the entire inning for Neptunus. As they now already have 2 outs and only a runner left on third base, which will bring up left fielder Christian Diaz, 1 for 3 in the game. Watch that off-speed pitch, missing the dirt. So Curaçao needing at least 2 more runs here in the top of the 9th inning. Because as I said, San Marino would be very happy with the result of even losing 6-5. And probably not look to tie the game up in the bottom of the 9th. As extra innings could eliminate them. Curaçao manages to get a really good 10th or 11th inning. One and one pitch coming by Quevedo, and he pulls the string. Beautiful change up there. Catches Diaz chasing way out in front of that one. It's behind now in the count 1-2. With 2 down, Quevedo all of a sudden just 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Just allowing 1 run after a very good start for Neptunus. Comes home with the 1-2. That misses. A good block by catcher Gabrielino for San Marino. Keeps the runner over there at third. And count back to even at 2-2. Diaz now facing 2-2 pitch, coming home. And he just manages to get a piece of that one. Gabrielino couldn't hold on to the foul tip. Diaz just barely staying alive on that swing. Another good changeup by Quevedo. But he'll get another chance here. The count's still at 2-2. And that is a high fly ball into medium deep center field. Center fielder drifting in a few steps, makes the catch. So Neptunus getting ahead here, 6-5 in the top of the ninth, and it's going to be really interesting to see how San Marino is going to play it. They're even going to swing the bat or just looking to lose this game by a score of 6-5. We'll see. And we'll be right back in a couple of minutes with the bottom of the ninth inning.
On the mound for Curaçao, Neptunus. Number 33, Kevin Kelly.
Back for the bottom of the ninth. New pitcher for Curaçao Neptunus is Kevin Kelly, number 33. He's going to be out there. And we've talked about it here up in the booth. Angela Beckman and Max Paul is next to me. It's going to be really interesting to see because unlike usually in baseball, if the Curaçao Neptunus, they don't want to win by a score of 6-5 because it would mean elimination for them. So there could be some wild and interesting plays happening here. We even talked about the possibility of intentionally walking 4 guys to tie the game and maybe give Neptunus another chance in the extra innings. We're not quite sure how well those teams know the standings, and I'm pretty certain that Neptunus know exactly what they want to do and that they have to win by 3 runs. And before the first pitch, catcher and pitcher not on the same page. And we'll have to see if San Marino even decides to swing here. If they just want to get this game over with, lose it by a score of 6-5, and move on in the top seed. This is semifinals. And it looks exactly like they're going to do that. Just not going to try to make any contact, probably. Trying to lose the game. And I've never seen that on a baseball field. There's Nathaniel Batista, the right fielder. 0-3 in the game. And I really don't know where this game is going to go, but another half-hearted swing. Not really looking like he's trying to make any contact. But of course, Neptunus always have the chance to intentionally walk some guys. And it really looks like San Marino does not want to come back here and does not want to tie the game. And we'll see what the Curaçao Neptunus manager decides to do. My guess would be to strike out the next guy, intentionally walk 4 guys to tie the game up, and then try to get out the last guy. Foul ball here. And with the changes, the rule changes of the intentional walk, where you don't have to throw any balls anymore, but just give him the free base, there's no chance for any offensive hitters to swing at balls, even if they're thrown intentionally. So wild situation here at the Champions Cup. Looking more like a chess game. By the way, these 2 guys are playing through tactics and not trying their hardest to compete and win in the baseball game. 0-2 count to Eric Epifano. He takes strike 3. So as expected, 2 strikeouts start the inning. They're going to do just that. There's the first intentional walk to Leo Ferrini. Going to take first base. Incredible scenes here, really. They're going to keep that going. I think there are going to be 4 intentional walks here to tie up the game and get this game into extra innings. But of course, with the bases loaded and the game tied, San Marino will try to swing again. Or are they? So they decide to... no, he's going to intentionally balk him in. There's going to be 3 intentional balks here by the pitcher to get in the tying run. Because Curaçao, knowing they have to win by 3 runs, they can do this in every bottom of the inning once they just get a 1 or 2 run lead. So this could be a very long affair. Another balk. Leo Ferrini over to third base. And this could get a incredibly long affair. I mean, I've never seen that. And now Leo Ferrini starts walking towards home plate. And he's going to balk again. Runner going to come home to score the tying run. I've never seen that, and I don't think I will ever see that again. So the game is tied again. But now, of course, the chance to win it here for San Marino with center fielder Federico Celli up. And if he pops one over the fence, or they start a 2-out rally, they might win the game as he swings at the first pitch, grounds it to the shortstop, makes the throw, and we'll head into extra innings, tied up 6-6.
Kurz zu erklären, aufgrund der bestehenden Tiebreaker-Regelung ist es so, dass Neptunus Rotterdam mit 3 oder mehr Punkten gewinnen muss, um noch ins Halbfinale zu kommen. San Marino kann sich also eine Niederlage mit bis zu 2 Punkten leisten. Oder auch eine Niederlage mit nur 1 Punkt. Wir eben die Situation hatten. be Rafael on the mound for San Marino, retired at 6. In the top half of the 10th inning, extra inning rules will apply.
Top of the 10th inning, San Marino bring in a new pitcher. Once again, it's going to be left-hander Luca Di Rafael. And in this tournament, in case you missed yesterday's game, which also went into extra innings, the rules of the tournament say extra innings start with runners on first and second and nobody out. So the runners take their places on the bases on first and second. And it's a pinch hitter coming in here for Curaçao Neptunus. It's going to be the lefty Fast Slater. Pinch hitting for Shaden Yamenka. Oh no, for Ricardo Daschenko, I apologize. Oh, it was Yamaninka. Angela next to me correcting me there. He got injured in yesterday's game where Curaçao played against the Arrows from Ostrava, shattered his ankle on a collision at first base. So that's going to be Fast later. Trying to get something going. Curaçao once again needing a 3-run lead. And San Marino looking to throw a shutdown inning and then walk it off and put an end to whatever the hell that was that we saw in the bottom of the 9th. Because Curaçao are likely going to keep that going. Every inning they don't score 3 runs. They're just going to intentionally tie the game to get another chance in the next half inning. And Di Rafael quickly getting ahead here of the pinch hitter, 0-2. Oh, and 2 pitch coming home. And he gets him swinging. Huge strikeout here for the San Marino lefty. Gets the first out, and Slider not bunting because, of course, Neptune is not needing one, but at least 3 runs. So 1 down, and now very possible chance to get for San Marino to get out of this top of the 10th inning without allowing any runs. That's going to bring up Daschenko Ricardo, Curaçao catcher. Runners still out there at first and second with 1 down now. And with the catcher at the plate, ground ball could likely mean a double play. San Marino defense turns it nicely. First pitch by Di Rafael misses for ball 1. Pitcher turns around on the mound, looks over to second. Doesn't want him to get too big of a lead out there. As we go again on 1-0 now. Ricardo not bunting here. And takes that one low. Look it inside. Ahead now in the count 2-0. That pitch gets away from the catcher who can't find it. Both runners advance. It's now 2 men in scoring position here for Curaçao and Neptunus. Just 1 down and a 3-0 count to the catcher. They might just decide to put him on. And that's just what they're going to do. The count already being 3-0. They decide to put him on, get them the double play opportunity back, and also gives them the possibility of a forced play at a home plate neither of any runs scoring. So we've arrived at the bottom of the Curaçao Neptunus batting order, which is the DH, Radley Lagito, 0 for 4 in Tuesday's start to the game. We'll be looking to cash in some runs. Game still tied and the bases loaded with one down. Very fast runner, so unlikely to be doubled off. Might just be a forced play in order. As that one finds the zone. Nice fastball there. Start off number 9 hitter. That curveball misses low. San Marino also don't have the option to just forfeit the game, walk off the field, because it would be scored a 3-0 victory for Curaçao Neptunus, which would be just enough for them to knock out San Marino and advance to the semifinals themselves. So San Marino will have to finish this game. That one misses low. Close pitch. Call the ball. Count goes over to 2-1. Rafael coming home. That one finds the outside corner. Curaçao dugout can't believe it. Chirping in. Tensions really rising here in this game, as it's so important for both these teams.
2 strikes, 1 out.
Count even now again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rafael looking for another strikeout here. And he misses in the dirt. Good block by Gabrielino behind the plate. But the count is full and he'll have to find the strike zone here.
The count goes full. The bases are loaded.
On 3-2. Base is full. Try not to surrender a walk. Give Curaçao the lead again. As that one's in there for called strike 3. Huge strikeout looking for Di Raffaele. And Legita knew it. That fastball got way too much of the plate to be taken there. 3-2. Wanted to be patient, to be too patient, work the walk. Now there are 2 down, and they'll most likely need a base hit or a walk or even a wild pitch would be enough for Curaçao to just take the lead. If they don't manage to score a run, San Marino can of course just try to win it in the bottom of the 10th. Put an end to this game. Don't give them any chance to play some funky stuff out there with the intentional walks and balks. As that first breaking ball misses low. Count 1-0. To Greg Muller. 1 for 3 in the game. He came in as a pinch hitter early in the game. Big power hitter for Curaçao Neptunus. Took one deep yesterday against Bonn. And he watches that fastball clip the outside corner. Good pitch by Di Raffaele. Evens out the count at 1-1.
1-1 to count.
San Marino really getting close to getting out of this inning. It would be just 1 run away. Their runners, of course, starting out there at first and second again as well in the bottom of the 10th. They still have to get Muller out here. 1-1 pitch. Finds the strike zone. Good pitch. Went with the off speed in the low and outside corner. Muller behind in count 1-2. Di Raffaele just 1 strike away from striking out the side. As lefty steps back to the rubber. She receives the sign. Comes set. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt. Blocked again by Lino. Went with the changeup once again. Couldn't get Muller to chase. He's a very aggressive hitter out there at the plate. So good attempt. But he was patient enough to lay off that one. And now a 2-2 pitch. Long pause and the pitch. Just gets a piece of it, stays alive at the plate. So Muller steps back in. Barely stayed alive on that previous pitch, and Di Raffaele taking his time here. Stepping out of the box once again. Big pitch here coming up for both pitcher and the batter. Strikeout here, of course, would give San Marino a great chance at winning the game. Another 2-2. Coming home. Muller fouls off him. Another one. Putting together a really good battle here. Staying alive. Di Raffaele taking his time. Another 2-2 pitch. Muller grounds that one. Goes foul. So staying alive here. 3 consecutive foul balls on 2-2. Ballpark has gone real quiet. Is everyone waiting the outcome of this at bat, which could be a deciding one in the game and for the entire tournament. Di Raffaele throws another 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Muller really battling here. Doesn't want to go down as the last out. Count stays at 2-2. Really long pauses here between the pitches. Di Raffaele comes set once again for another 2-2 pitch. And that one finds the inside corner. Called strike 3. Puts an end to the top of the 10th inning. Curaçao Neptunus not scoring a run. And now San Marino's got everything in their own hands. They're going to come up with 2 runners on in a tie ball game as we head into the bottom of the 10th here on Caps TV.
Okay, here we go. Two base runners for San Marino on first and second. San Marino needs 1 run to win the contest.
Bottom of the 10th, runners at first and second. Kevin Kelly out there. Back out there for his second inning of work. And San Marino just needs 1 run to win this game and win all 3 of their group stage games in advance. In the number 1 seat, it's going to be second baseman Oscar Angulo, number 3 hitter in this lineup. 1 for 4, struggling this game, but had a really good day yesterday. Of course, looking to bunt here, as San Marino just needs 1 run. Trying to get the runners in scoring position. Trade that in for an out. As Curacao corner guys playing really far in, expecting the bunt. Maybe look, make a play towards third base as he bunt gets down but rolls foul on that breaking ball. Just couldn't get the bunt fair. Behind now in the count 0-1. Gulo gets 1 more chance, 1 more strike to work with to lay down that bunt. The pitch comes way high over his head. Ducks out of the way of that one. Count goes even at 1-1. And he gets it down. It's a beauty down the first base line. Only play is to first base. So sacrifice executed to perfection by the San Marino offense. And now the winning run is just 90 feet away. 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 batter out. And now Curacao pitching in desperate need of a strikeout or a pop-up. Something similar. It's going to be the cleanup hitter, catcher Gabrielino. And of course, Curacao bringing the infield in very far here. Gonna risk it all. Corners coming in even farther. And it's gonna be, once again, the intentional walk to the San Marino catcher. Getting the double play as well as the force play at home back in order. So the base is juiced for San Marino with just 1 down. Now they're going to bring in a 5th infielder here, it looks like. Or are they? Yeah, they're trying to get the right fielder to come in. He's not really doesn't know what to do, but now he comes jogging into the infield as they're going to play this situation with 5 infielders and 2 outfielders. Looking to get the double play. It would be interesting to see a ground ball hit to the second baseman. If he would be able to turn the double play. The corners come in, expecting maybe even a suicide squeeze to win the game. It's Jesus Susariz, the San Marino first baseman. And he takes that first pitch. Breaking ball, catching the inside corner. Called strike 1. The outfielder is now playing on left center and right center. But fly ball would most likely win the game for San Marino anyway. It's that one. Does not come back. Fastball misses high and in. Walk would be enough for San Marino to get in the winning run. Wild pitch would do the job as well. Of course, any fly ball or a base hit. So he's Usteriz. Looking to achieve one of those as he puts a slow roller down the third baseline. Throw coming home, and it's in time. They get the force out at home. They get the lead runner. Leo Ferrini gunned down at home. Great play by the third baseman to come home on that one. So the bases remain loaded. 2 down now. Curacao playing really well here on defense. desperate not to lose this game. Just one out away from earning themselves another chance. Kevin Kelly out there doing a terrific job. That's going to bring up Dudley Leonora. Now base hit would be what San Marino needs as he pops that one up into medium deep left field. Shortstop backpedaling and makes the catch. Ends the 10th inning. What a job here by the defense of Curacao Neptunus Rotterdam. Keep San Marino from scoring, as we'll see at least one more inning here. We head into the top of the 11th.
Machen wir jetzt einfach so weiter, bis es irgendwann passt. We're going to take a quick look at the schedule for today. On field 2 at 12 o'clock, we're going to see the Heidenheim Heide Cup take on the Arrows of Ostrava. The first semi-final will be played at 3 o'clock this afternoon on field 1. Second semi-final at 7 o'clock. In between, we have a relegation round game at 4 o'clock on game 2, on field 2, I'm sorry.
Luca Di Raffaele back out there for a second inning of work. Gonna face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in Curacao lineup. Runners, of course, out there once again on first and second. It's Stein van der Meer who led off today's action. That long home run he hit into right center field. Curacao once again looking to score at least 3 runs, as looks like he'll be bunting now. Should be surprising. So first pitch misses high and in. Of course, it would most likely get the runners into scoring position. It would also sacrifice an out and would make it pretty unlikely for Curacao to score 3 runs here in the inning. It might have just been a fake. We don't know, as looks like he's going to be swinging away here. He takes that one inside. 2-0. That one low as well. Count goes to 3-0. Might be a good thing there won't be any more action on this field until 3 p.m. This game might take a while. As Van der Meer now awaiting the 3-0 delivery. And that's right in there. Rafaela coming back into the count at 3-1. That one finds the outside corner. Van der Meer turning. Starting to make his way towards first base. To Meyer. Called that strike 2. Di Raffaele fighting back here. Back to a full count. 3-2 big pitch coming up here from the San Marino left-hander. And that one just low. Called ball 4. Funaway reaches. That's going to load up the bases. Still nobody out. Big scoring opportunity here. Curaçao Neptunus. Going to bring up their number 3 hitter, shortstop John Polonius. Now all the runs they need, which would be at least 3 out there on the bases. First pitch, high and away. Rafaela now really starting to lose his control out there. Maybe the nerves start playing a role here as well, as he's missed 5 out of his first 6 pitches here in the 11th so far. That one swung on and missed. Got him fooled there. Polonius tried to do some damage. Comes up empty. Count goes back to even at 1-1. San Marino with the infield playing back. Of course, they don't need to hold the Neptunus hitters or the Neptunus offense from scoring any runs. They just want to get outs and keep the lead as to within 2. As there's a high, deep drive down the left field line, but it just hooks foul. That was a very, very long strike, too. Rafaela lucky there. Polonius was just out in front. So that definitely at the distance. At the Neptunus shortstop now behind the count 1-2. Just caught a piece of it. Fouls it back. Stays alive. Heart of the Curaçao lineup now. Up here in this very important spot. 3, 4, 5. As San Marino left-hander delivers the next 1-2 pitch. And it's a ground ball to third base. Nice stop on the slide. Over to second for the force. Over to first. Not in time. So they get the force out at second base. A run comes over home plate to score. Neptunus up 7-6 here. Take the lead in the top of the 11th inning. Still got runners on the corners with 1 out now. It's a great stop by San Marino third baseman. That is Leo Ferrini. Managed to get 1 out there at second base. Turn just a little too late to double him up at first. It's going to bring up the pinch hitter, Louis Cinders. Came in for the injured Roger Bernardina. Of course, they shouldn't score any more runs with the 2 runners on base for free in the extra innings. Won't be as easy to just bog in a run to tie the game, because get the other runner over to third base. So Curaçao Neptunus in desperate need of at least 2 more runs here. As Di Raffaele comes home. Misses high with the breaking ball. Just seemed to have slipped out of his hand a little bit there. San Marino left-hander. Behind 1-0. Comes home and finds the strike zone. A good fastball. Count is 1-1. One count. This time is called at home plate. The 1-1 pitch is lined into center field. That's going to be an RBI base hit for Louis Sanders. Rings in the 8th Curacao run of the game. We're now up 2 runs here in the top of the 11th inning. Big base hit by the pinch hitter. And now they just need one more run to get to the lead they want and they need so badly. Runners remain at first and second. Just one down. As Di Raffaele gets another visit out there from his pitching coach. It's going to be second baseman Dwayne Kemp up next. As the mound visit has concluded. And Dwayne Kemp now up with 1 down and 2 runners on. 8-6 Curacao lead. That one's right in there for strike 1. Two runs, of course, still not enough for the Dutch team. As that curveball misses high. Doesn't quite come back. Di Raffaele really needs to find his groove out there again. Get a quick out here and give San Marino the chance to walk it off, as that's a ground ball tailor-made to the shortstop, flip to second. Over to first for the double play, the second double play that Dwayne Kemp has hit into in his past 2 at-bats. Curacao just up 2 runs. That's not going to be enough, so we'll see some more intentional walking and balking probably as we head into the bottom of the 11th here on Caps TV.
point for Rotterdam. Bottom of the 11th inning. Neptunus leads by 2. First up the bat for San Marino.
Back here in the bottom of the 11th, as 2 base runners for San Marino take their places out there on first and second. We'll have to see if the intentional balks come in now or they're going to try to get 2 outs first. But it's the DH, number 7 hitter for San Marino, Lorenzo Moresi, leading off here. As there seems to be no balk, so Curacao Neptunus going to try to go after the first 2 guys. Hopefully get 2 outs. As there's a sign now relayed by the Neptunus head coach over to his pitcher on the mound. And no balk once again, just turns around. Doesn't want to pitch to Moresi just yet. And now it comes home for the first pitch as it misses low for ball 1. San Marino DH 1 for 4 so far this game. Get 2 RBI to his name. He could end it here if he manages to connect to 1. He is the winning run at the plate. San Marino, of course, also would take a loss here if it's only 2 runs, as that one's fouled off to the right side. So 1-1 now, the count to the San Marino DH. Audible ball call there by home plate umpire Tim Meyer, clearing that ball outside. And the count goes to 2-1. And of course, the more base runners San Marino get here, tougher it's going to be to balk in just 2, as it would get a base runner on first over to third as well, and give him a great chance to walk it off. Counts even now, again at 2-2. San Marino DH looking to put 1 in play. So that one outside fills up the count. Their tactic they use in the 9th inning of intentionally striking out won't work again, as they know that Curacao Neptunus is just going to balk in those 2 runners out there to tie up the game once again. So the 3-2 pitch. The San Marino DH is hit back up the middle. Second baseman bobbles it, makes the flip over to get the first out. Force play. Retires the runner for the first out. Runners remain on the corners with 1 out. And Nathaniel Batista, next one up to bat. He as well could win it in 1 swing. Neptunus looking to get 1 more out here before getting in those 2 runners that are out there on the bases. One of the rare cases where you might try to hit into a double play as a hitter. Of course, the Dutch team unlikely to turn that one. That first pitch, breaking ball, misses low and away. called off the fence behind home plate. It's a terrific breaking ball that comes up back over the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Batista falls behind 1-2. Disbelief about that call. Have to battle here now at the plate, because once he would strike out, there's nothing San Marino could do to stop Neptunus from tying the game. He chases that slider way out of the zone for the second out. So now, let the balking begin. As Kevin Kelly still out there in his 3rd inning of work. Gonna face Eric Epifano. And there we go. Balk number 1 brings home the 7th run for San Marino.
Both runners advance. Jesus Ustaris scores the 7th run for San Marino.
I've just been informed by Max Paulus, sitting next to me and directing this game, that San Marino had the chance to actually retire a batter. If they would have passed each other on the bases, would have been an automatic out. As now, that's what they're trying to do. He got out of the base path. That's the 3rd out. He went into the dugout, left the base paths, got called out by home plate umpire Tim Meyer for leaving the base paths, and that's going to end the game. So Curaçao devastated, even though they won the game by a score of 8-7. They're going to be out of this tournament, not going to be able to advance to the semifinals as they win by a score of 8-7, but are going to finish in 3rd place. The 1-run victory for Curaçao will mean that San Marino will finish in 1st place in the group and are going to face the Parma Baseball Club for the semifinals at 3 p.m. today. And later on at 7 p.m. it's going to be the hometown Bonn Capitals facing off against LND Amsterdam after Bonn has now officially finished the group stage in 2nd place, as first chairs get thrown out onto the field out of the Neptunus dugout. Not happy about how this game ended. But Neptunus trying to be smart out here by balking in some runners, getting the game into the 12th inning. Got outsmarted by the San Marino base runner, who just went into the dugout, left the base path, got called out for the 3rd out. And that's not a game as you see it every day. It's in fact the first time I've seen a game conclude like this. But anyway, that's going to end the game after 11 innings. Score 8, Curaçao Neptunus 8, San Marino 7. Neptunus out are going to play the relegation game against Drachi Brno later today on the 2nd field. That game is going to start at 4 p.m. So, for everyone watching out there, this officially concludes the group stage of the European Champions Cup. We'll be back at 12 p.m. on the 2nd field, where the first relegation game between Heidenheim and the Arrows from Ostrava will be played. Semi-finals will start at 3 p.m. Of course, will be broadcasted here on Caps TV. But that's all for now. I'm Tom Paulos, Max Paulos next to me directing this game. And we hope to see you later today. Goodbye.